Welcome back, everybody. We are here for our top four coverage. We've got Dan Schaefer on our left and Ryan Holloway on the right. Dan, we saw earlier in the day under camera. He is playing Jund. Pretty basic list. And what is Ryan playing, Justin?
It looks like Ryan's playing a junk tokens list, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, we like the tokens, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do.
Okay, so key cards in the matchup for our tokens list there.
For the tokens list, he has some Pilgrims, Voice of Resurgence, Advent of the Worm, Tristani, Thragtusk,
Yeah.
Sorens.
And not just Advent of the Worm, four Advent
Advent of the Worm.
Like, he is gonna worm you, bro. That is what he's trying to do. So that seems a little excessive, but at the same time, the card can just be bonkers.
Well, he is running 3 Tristani, so he's got to be on the populate the worm token plan.
Yeah.
So if he's with the Pilgrims, I'm sure his game plan is turn 3 Tristani, turn 4 make a worm, turn 5 make a worm, turn 6 make a worm.
Yep, just keep making worms and gaining life. Yeah, a little bit different from our list. So while our players are shuffling up here, I just want to take a moment to thank everybody that's been involved. Matt helping us with life total. Brian Campbell helping us also with the life total. Justin for filling in for top 8 coverage here. Joel, part of the Infinitecast team, and Larry, who couldn't be here. And Steve Briggs for putting this entire event together. We really do appreciate the time and effort that goes into that. And we do want to mention that the brawls have been getting bigger and bigger, and it's going to be a fall and a spring thing now. So back and forth, not just one a year. We're gonna start doing 2 a year on a regular basis. It sounds like. So that's pretty cool because driving 5 minutes to an event and waking up at the last minute is, that was very, very comfortable.
That was very great, and the brawls have been excellent, Matt. Excellent venues.
Yeah, we've had good turnouts. The judging's great. Like I said, most everything is locally done. Steve is not a local, but he's not that far away, so it still feels like we're all at home here. So okay, we're gonna do our open hands here. I don't know who is on the play. It is a play draw, top 8. So it would be whoever the higher seed rank is here, and I don't think we have that on our deck lists, do we?
I don't see it.
No. Okay, so we'll just see who plays land first, and that'll be how we know.
So it was Dan.
It's gonna be Dan. Yeah, a funny thing I want to mention about Dan too when we're getting started here is he wanted to buy some tokens from us, but he wasn't planning on playing in the event. And I told him, why don't you just come and play? And he's like, well, I haven't played Standard since the new set came out. I said, well, why don't you just come buy tokens and then maybe play? And so he did. And $750 later...
Yeah, it's been a pretty good day for Dan.
Here he is. 9 rounds of Swiss, only losing once.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's...
So Ryan's leading off with an Avacyn's Pilgrim on turn 2. Which isn't exactly where he wants to be, but it could be worse.
Yeah, oh yeah. We know all about playing Pilgrim on 2.
Oh yeah,
with our deck. Yeah, and his deck is very similar to ours. He is playing Vault. Does he have any Gavany?
He has 2 Gavany and 2 Vault.
Oh wow, greedy.
Yep.
Okay. He wants to do all the things with his lands.
I'm not sure so much greedy. I think Vault's pretty strong for the deck.
Yeah.
And he'll come a
small
Relentless.
Okay.
Yep. We making a wolf.
Yeah, so unless M14 comes out with some more planeswalkers, when they rotate, I think we might have a point where we stop saying small this guy or big that guy, like big J's, small J's.
Yeah, that may be. Oh, hey, it looks like you grabbed the wrong token.
Wrong token.
That one doesn't make it 3/3.
No, it makes a wolf. That'd be really good.
Yeah, 4 mana make it 3/3. Have another guy
for 0 loyalty.
Yep.
Yeah, like
that seems okay.
Every turn. Yeah. So pretty good start. Turn 3, getting out the Garrick.
Yeah,
Jund definitely has things like Bonfire that could just wreck this plan. I think he has a voice in hand.
Yeah, it looked like he had a voice and a Pilgrim. I'm not sure what the rest he had in his hand.
Yeah. So we're gonna
go. Come down with another wolf.
Some tokens here. Yeah, somebody accidentally scooped up some of our tokens for the feature match area, so we don't have enough to put under camera now. That's okay though. They got plenty of camera time today.
And we'll see a Lingering Souls come down for Ryan.
Yep.
He's just gonna load up the board, and he's got enough in hand to reload if Dan Miracle Bonfire's here.
And we see that he did grab some of his own tokens, so
yep.
We appreciate you supporting the Infinitecast there, Ryan. They do look nice.
Yeah, this run is very, very nice. So was the last run, but I like the lighter print on this one.
Yep. They did a very good job on them. We were happy with the turnout. So Dan so far has not done anything.
Yeah, that might be
problematic.
Dan might be sweating a little bit here. We can't really see what he's got in his hand the way he's sitting.
Yeah, he's being a little bit selfish with his hand with us.
But he doesn't have triple green, so he can't play Big Garuk, and Big Garuk isn't going to be super great here. Just counter target Garuk at this point.
But, one thing if he keeps playing lands is he can still, hard cast Bonfire.
He could. Yeah. And a Bonfire for two here would be pretty nice. We'll kill everything but the Garuk, and Garuk will flip down.
Yep. Dan is playing 3 in the main. So,
it's a good chance he'll just play another
chances are he'll have one.
So he'll swing in for 7.
Yeah. Ryan is sponsored by whatever company that tea or energy drink he's drinking. He's drinking it on camera. All right, more free wolves, and that's the nice thing about the token deck is it looks like you're overextending a little bit, but actually, two cards have put all these tokens into play.
Oh, and here comes an overloaded Mizium Mortars, so that will take care of everything on the board.
Yeah, so do nothing. Turn 6 Mizium Mortars.
He's at 10, so he's at a spot where he's stabilized.
Here's the deal.
Well, maybe.
Here's the deal, though.
That voice token's gonna get pretty big.
Voice token will get really big. He's got Lingering Souls in the graveyard.
Yeah. And he can keep making wolves.
He didn't dump his entire hand to make that board. Now he is flooding a bit, so that could be a problem. Yep. So yeah, put a dude into play. Play a Pilgrim. Flashback Lingering Souls.
Yep, that seems like a pretty good line.
Hits you for a lot. Yeah, no Anthem effects yet, and he is playing.
He's playing 4 intangibles.
4 intangibles. Yeah, we also really like that card in our deck.
Yep. So he'll come across for 5 with the voice token.
Puts him down to.
Seems pretty big.
To 1. One swing away here. Dan's gonna play yet another land. That seems like a pretty loose keep. Maybe a mulligan.
It could be. So we'll probably see
Huntmaster
come down. Yep, he'll go up to 7. Get a wolf.
The problem is that Garrick is just sitting there.
Yeah, Garrick will just shoot Huntmaster here. Maybe he's hopefully for Dan, he's holding up a Putrefy.
I mean, look at the damage it's already done. What has he gotten 4 wolves out of it already?
The Garrick?
Yeah.
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 And I think Ryan's got a Selesnya Charm in hand, so that might just end it here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and take out one of the blockers.
And now he's got Tragic Slip online. Yep. And there goes the wolf.
Boom, boom, and game.
And he'll rumble across.
Unless Dan has Putrefy.
And there's the Putrefy. Yep. So he'll take
4.
5.
5, yes.
So he'll go down to 2. But here comes that Selesnya Charm. For the last 2?
Finish it off, yeah.
Alright, so we'll be on to game 2.
Yep. Yet another reason Selesnya Charm is so great in this deck.
Yeah, in the tokens deck, Selesnya Charm is pretty insane.
Yep. Before it was mainly used as just a removal spell, but we started adding more of them to the deck because we saw the versatility of it alone was just really good. So, all right, so game 1 goes to Ryan, and we see.
Oh man, 3 Sin Collectors.
A lot of stuff coming in. I saw him bring in Sever, probably to deal with
and some Smiters.
Yeah, yep. He's got Luxon Smiters and Sin Collector. Is that the card I saw?
Yeah, he's got 3 Smiter and 3 Sin Collector on his board, as well as that Sever.
So he really wants to do that this game. It seems taking out I'm trying to watch what he's doing here. We do have somewhat of a view on his hand. And
Yep, he's got the bugs too.
the flies got to him too. They were getting us earlier. What do you take out here against Jund with this build? I mean, I know what we do with
It looks like
ours.
he's taking out the voice, which isn't bad, but it does make you more vulnerable to like the Mizzou Mortar
Yeah,
Overload or the bonfires.
yeah. I kind of like having voice in the deck.
But if he's bringing in the Sin Collectors, he's thinking that he's never going to see those cards.
Yeah, his plan is let's not play voice, let's play Sin Collector
Yep,
instead.
and it
And
looks like
rip.
an intangible virtue just
Yeah.
came out.
I got one. Yeah, and I mean being a little
Looks like
less
they're all coming
being
out.
a less vulnerable to the sweeps, not relying just on your tokens so much.
Yeah, his tokens are big enough already. I think for the Jun matchup.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks like a Guruk Relentless came out.
Right, so 4 voice, 3 virtue, and a Garrick, 2 Garrick. Yeah, he's bringing out a lot.
Yep, 7 cards. So he's bringing in he is bringing in all 3 Smiters, all 3 Sin Collectors in the Sever.
Yeah, I think it's just one sever.
Just one.
Okay. All right. So he knows his game plan. I'm guessing he's played against John a few times.
Well, yeah, it is. It is one of the bully decks in the format.
Yeah, we got an interview with Ryan before top 8, so hopefully Larry was the one who did that, so hopefully we'll have that up on the Infinitecast, not too far away from now. That should be interesting. See what he has to say on his take of tokens.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see junk tokens, to see a different deck. You're not just seeing
Mhm.
the same 3 decks.
So so our aristocrats player didn't make top 8. He didn't make top 4 rather. He was on a winning in on our last round, and he was playing Aristocrats Act 2, and that he played against John, which Larry thought was a very good matchup for him, and it turned out it was. So um, having all it's the blood artist was a very big thing. I think Aristocrats is still got its place.
I agree. I still think it's a pretty good deck. And now they have Sin Collector, which
Yeah.
is huge for them. Not only does it take their removal spells out, it is also a human. So
Yep.
Falcon Wrath will get bigger.
Yep. It does double duty in that deck for sure. So Dan's gonna walk away, take a break, come back and recoup. Yeah, so yeah, just overall, man. Like, what do you think about the scene here in West Michigan? Like, what do you?
Oh, the West Michigan scene is getting big. It's big and it's getting bigger. There's a lot of fierce competition out here. Like for example, Josh Glansman and Nick Edgerly,
Both on the
both
pro
on the Pro
tour.
Tour.
Yeah, yeah. We were talking about the community as a whole and the fact that like entire groups of people were helping them play test for an event that they weren't even going to go to. So it's just good to see and people loaning cards and just having the forum page or the board pages on Facebook
Yeah,
for Grand Rapids and West Michigan, and yeah, it's just great. Like it's been a thrill to see this grow. I mean, we started that stuff like when we did the first Brawl, and it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and now you can post anything in there. Like we're having an event and
yep.
this 300 people will show up, and yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
great.
can't believe the turnout. I was so excited to hear how many people were here.
Yeah. So maybe Wizards will pay attention to us now, and maybe we can get a Grand Prix out here.
Oh, that would be great. We do have a Grand Prix in Detroit. It'll be Modern coming up here.
Okay.
So I think they are starting to take a little notice of the area.
Yeah. It's hard to ignore. I mean, you know, for so long, Grand Rapids has just not even been looked at, and rightly so. I mean, we had a lot of failed events over the last 20 years. So, but yeah, over the last 5 years, it's been huge. And I was talking with Larry about this. Like ever since I feel like ever since Return to Ravnica came, the gas pedal just got put down on the floor.
Oh yeah,
So many players either that were
I
new
agree.
that really liked it because of the cards, and then a bunch of old players that came back, and because of the nostalgia of Ravnica,
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
and it was just a well-made set. Like
yeah, I
all
agree.
all those cards are so good.
The just the block draft
Yeah,
is awesome.
yeah, it's fun. I've had the opportunity to do 2 sealed events and 1 draft, and it's just you can do pretty much anything you want. You can sculpt any deck you want and play it, and
You can, yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
so that always makes for a fun format. So we'll have Dan on the play, no doubt. Gonna open up our hands here, take a look. Ryan's got a lot of stuff. I don't know if he's got any lands though.
I think he has all lands.
Oh, is that what that?
Yeah,
Oh, they're
forest,
full
forest,
art. They're
forest.
full art.
Yep.
Okay.
And I saw a Sever in there.
I feel like you want to be doing some stuff though. You can't just hold all the removal and beat the Jund deck.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially
Might
if
have.
Dan gets the turn 2 Farseek and the
Yep.
turn 3 Huntmaster.
If he starts putting threats out, like it can be lights out for Ryan. If all you have is land and sever. Didn't get a very good look at the hand though. That's one thing we don't have in our list. Basic forest.
Yeah, and I was actually talking with my other teammate who was playing this list today about taking out maybe some godless shrines and isolated chapels for basic forests because eight sources to play a turn 1 Arbor Alphas or our Avacyn's program is a little rough.
It's a little rough, yeah. And again, I'm gonna go back to the whole being a little greedy thing. Also playing 4 colorless lands in the deck, and all the basic forests. Like, you get that black or that white card in your hand, and you don't have it. It's
and it does look like he has a Liliana the Veil in his hand. So I don't know if he's got a the second black, and there it is.
And he drew
Liliana the Veil isn't too great here against Huntmaster.
Yeah,
pointing out, hey, it's gonna flip.
You do let it flip, but I mean, she would die anyway.
Right. Yeah, he'd just take the wolf and it'd buy him 2 life. Not 4 life. Huntmaster wouldn't flip that turn.
I think he's got a Thragtusk in hand too. Yeah, he's still gonna be taking a lot of damage here though.
Yeah, he'll come across for 6.
This is doing exactly what Dan wants. My opponent isn't doing anything, and I'm gonna play the spells this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Dan has to be pretty happy here.
Yeah, ramping up, playing Huntmaster turn 3 is exactly what John wants to be doing.
It looks like Sever is going to come down here on the Huntmaster.
Yeah, and that'll take care of that.
Yep, and there he goes.
Again, I don't know if I like tokens playing control like this. I think he should have mulliganed. I don't know. He's not putting any pressure down. Building up that army is the way you win.
Oh, and a Nighthawk. That is going to be very relevant.
Yep. And after the Sever's gone, it's pretty good. Selesnya Charm not going to be able to take care of that creature.
He doesn't have a white source.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
Two basic forests in play.
Yeah. So he'll play Thragtusk and heal 5. Let's stop the wolf from attacking. But Dan's just going to gain 2 every turn.
It stems some of the bleeding, but yeah, the Nighthawk's going to go unanswered.
Especially if Dan plays a wolf run anytime soon.
Yeah, it's not great, but if he Rakdos returned him, he'd discard the Smiter and be able to put it in play.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great for Ryan.
But, the downside, losing the rest of your hand. He does draw a white source here, but he'd have to take 2 to play it. Looks like he's got a Smiter and a Selesnya Charm.
Sin Collector.
And a Sin Collector.
At the very end.
He does have Vault, too. So, yeah, 3 forests and a Vault in his hand this whole time.
Whew.
Again, what I was saying about being greedy with your land base.
So come across for 5.
I think Dan just takes that. No doubt he's got some other goodies in his hand, and the Nighthawk does do some work here. He's got Ryan at 13.
He'll go down to 11.
Yeah, he's going to 11 now, and then
probably to bring down the Smiter.
Yeah.
Just play a big body.
Clog the board up a little bit.
Ryan might be in pretty decent shape if he can play Smiter this turn and then play Vault.
That's also
swing.
good.
Oh, so Sin Collector will come down.
Yeah. That is the safe play here because taking out the bonfire.
Oh man, Dan's hand is loaded.
But he's got two. Oh, and the was Gifted Granite
Gazer
or
Granite.
Gazer
Yeah,
Granite.
it's pretty good against tokens.
Yeah.
Not in this particular board state, but
Yeah.
if he had a bunch of Lingering Souls and Advent of the Worms.
I mean, imagine last game.
Oh yeah.
Even doing it for 0 was okay. Yeah, awkwardly enough, if you have a flipped Huntmaster, it would destroy that for 0.
Yeah, but I think in the tokens matchup, it is definitely
It's
definitely worth it.
It's worth it. If you can do it for 2 and get all their tokens, their voice and their intangible virtue.
Yep.
Like that's okay.
Yeah, Jun's planar cleansing that their Thragtusk lives through. That seems okay.
So it looks like he did exile the gift there.
The gaze?
Or gaze. I don't know why I keep calling it gift.
And he'll play another Huntmaster, which is
pretty solid.
Yeah.
So he just needs to attack a couple more times with that Nighthawk and clog the board up. Stop Thragtusk from killing him. And he'll have this game locked down. We do see Vault, and we do see Selesnya Charm is not doing a whole lot here, though.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Selesnya Charm. Sometimes the things are in that sweet spot of 3 where you can't get it.
You can't do anything about it.
So he's got his lands looking like he's looking at Liliana.
He's got Smiter too.
That'd be a pretty good play.
I mean, Liliana doesn't do much here.
Yeah.
He's got to play something to stop Huntmaster from flipping. He'll
go back and sever the Huntmaster.
Now, why not sever the creature you can't deal with?
I think he's worried about Dan just swinging for 2 and then passing a turn, taking out the Sin Collector and having a 4/4 that can trade with Thragtusk.
That's true.
And he'll put him at 7. So Dan will pay 2.
So Dan's paying 2. He must have the bonfire.
Yep.
Yeah, he's still got the bonfire.
And he can do it for 3. It's pretty good.
If you're Dan, do you do it though?
I think you do it now. I think you do it before combat. Take out the Sin Collector, and then you can swing with the wolves. I mean, you'll lose 1.
He'll have the. Yeah, he'll have the beast. I don't know if you get to swing with the wolves.
He'd put him down to 2, and then can guaranteed kill him with Nighthawk the next turn.
Yeah,
if Ryan doesn't heal any life.
Yeah, that's probably okay. But I mean, he knows he's got Vault in play. He knows
that's true.
Yeah, he knows he's playing Thragtusks, and yeah, this is not good. Yeah, this is the nightmare for the tokens deck, where you kind of stutter out, and your opponent's playing bonfires.
Right. Yeah, I think he can play Liliana and the Smiter here, and then hope to live to next turn to swing with the Beast and the Smiter and activate Vault.
Gain some life.
Yep. Yeah, healing 7 seems pretty okay here.
Yeah, you definitely can't just swing and activate here.
No, the 3 life.
You just die.
You can go up to 7, take 6 on the backswing.
Well, yeah, at least.
At least, yeah. If Dan draws a wolf run, I think it's over anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, not if he keeps Selesnya Charm.
That is true.
He's only got 1 white source.
Yeah, that is.
But that's
pretty hard.
He does have a colorless source and 3 mono green sources. So
yeah.
I don't know about all those forests. Just seems a little too hard on the mana.
Well, he has 10 lands that activate for that tap for white, and he's got the 4 pilgrims. He just didn't happen to see.
Yeah. This is a very awkward draw. I will give him that.
Yeah, the top of his deck hasn't helped him out a whole lot here.
Regardless, I still think this was a mulligan hand. It's one thing we've been talking about today is the aggressive mulligan with this format. If your hand,
it's so fast.
If it doesn't do enough, you really do got to throw it away. I mean, there are the Esper decks that play the draw spells that they can do that because they have all the tailored removal spells for the format. But when you're playing a token deck and you've got 5 lands and 3 of them are forests, and and you've got a Liliana with no black sword. I mean, I don't see how you should keep that hand.
Yeah, Ryan should be the beatdown here
Mm-hmm.
and make Dan have to stabilize.
Yep.
But the turn 2 Farsi basically taking away the play.
Yeah, yeah, and that's another thing too.
On the play,
if you get
yeah.
the Pilgrim, and then you're end stepping, putting 5/5s into play and stuff, then you're gonna beat the Jund player. But when you keep that hand, you're not.
Yeah, 5/5 trample is pretty rough for Jund.
Yeah, and if you're playing turn 2 Smiters, and then turn 3 end step 5/5 trample.
Yeah, swing 9.
Swing 9, and that's
with a vault online.
Yeah, and then they get vault
heal
going.
9.
Yeah, heal. It's pretty good.
Interestingly enough, Ryan hasn't seen any of his Tristanis either game.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Tristani is a very good card in this matchup.
Yeah, the Jund matchup's really grindy for this kind of deck.
Yep. So when you get to that grind state and you get one token in play,
Yep.
you just do that, and you don't need any of the other cards in your hand.
Yeah, making 5/5 trample arms with Tristani seems
good.
Yeah. Not to mention the heal 5.
Yeah, gain 5 seems alright too. Yeah. Okay, so the play is finally gonna be a Liliana and make him sack. And I think, yeah, if Dan has any kind of removal at all, you can
just get in there.
You just get in there, yeah.
And here it is.
Another bonfire?
Rakdos return.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
He does have Smiter in hand, but it's a little too
late for Smiter.
Yeah, so we will have a game 3. Excellent. I feel like we've only had one match all day, and that was top 8 match that didn't have a game 3. So yeah, we've had some good coverage today. Possible for a change in sideboard here, or you think they're both just gonna shuffle it up? And
looks like Ryan's just gonna shuffle it up. Mm-hmm. He might make some last minute changes.
All right, so tied at a game apiece. Ryan will be on the play this game, and we will see him hopefully be a little more aggressive with his mulligans and keep a hand that does something other than sever turn 4, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm sure Ryan's looking for turn 1 Avacyn's Pilgrim, turn 2 Smiter, turn 2 Lingering Souls.
I feel like you want to be severing Olivia.
Oh yeah, Olivia's really hard for the token matchup.
That's like you want to draw the sever later in the game and just take out the Olivia after you have established board position. And Olivia is a very big roadblock, and before she starts gunning down all your tokens and whatnot, hit her with the sever, and then when they play their next one, you're able to flash it back. That's why I do like sever in the deck. However, just keeping the hand,
based on having
a sever is not a good idea here.
And he does have two Selesnya Charms, 2 Petrifies, and 2 Tragic Slips to back, to also take down Olivia. Mm-hmm. So if she shoots down one of your spirits, you just Tragic Slip. Depends on if Dan is able to play around Selesnya Charm.
Yeah, and we did see a Selesnya get in there for the win game 1, so Dan does know he's got him.
Yep.
So keeping Olivia at 4 is something I've actually had done against me because they knew I had Selesnya Charm.
Yeah, and I'd say that's the right play against any deck that plays Selesnya Charm.
Yep, because Olivia is good. I mean, even when you get her to be a 4/4 and she's just a flying blocker, she still kills most of what you're attacking with. So, I mean, yes, ideally you want to be killing all the things every single turn, but yeah. All right, so going to game 3, top 4. Dan and Ryan here. It's been a long day, but it's been fun, and we've met a lot of cool people, and I'm very thankful to you all for picking up the tokens. That definitely helps with providing more equipment and the things we need to do this stream. So thank you for all of you for doing that. I want to thank Nolan Nasser again for drawing the tokens. They are very, very pretty.
Yeah, he did do a very, very nice job on those tokens.
Yeah, I got no complaints from anybody on those. So, and I hope everybody heard anything I just said with the trash compactor going. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, I feel like Luke Skywalker in here, sitting in the trash compactor.
All right, so I think we just had our first mulligan there.
Yeah, and he will have to aggressively mulligan to get the hand sword to put him in the beatdown slot because Jun doesn't mind playing the late game.
Did he
And it looks like he's got a pilgrim, and there's a vault.
Yeah, he can turn to Liliana.
Yeah,
that's a decent plan. Does he have a second black source? He does.
He does the Godless Shrine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he drawn all the dual lands. He can play all the spells.
And looks like he picked up an Advent of the Worm.
Also, very good to follow up after Liliana.
So Liliana.
Liliana.
Let's discard a land here.
Liliana, you sack a creature. Oops. Haven't seen that one yet.
So he'll discard his Vault, which might be pretty crucial late. But he does have two.
He kept Advent and
a Godless Shrine
and a land, so
probably have Farseek from Dan here.
So do you land and then play Advent main phase, and then discard with nothing in hand? Or no, he'll be drawing a card, so there would be one more.
Yeah, I think you just
I mean, it depends on what he draws here, but
oh, so the pillar.
Oh,
that's rough.
That's gonna stop it. Actually, very good play there by Dan.
Yeah.
Stopping the worm from coming into play this turn, pretty crucial. Did he draw
another land? Sorin?
Yeah, you can't discard at this point.
Nope.
I mean, as much as you want to, I'm sure Dan's happy to just throw away some random card.
Yeah, I'm sure Ryan's not being very happy looking at that land he needs in the graveyard.
And here's the Farseek. Yeah, so he chose to pillar instead. Very good choice, especially with 4 Advent of the Worm in the deck.
Right. Oh, he got a Vraska.
So again,
so he must have missed a few cards on the sideboard. So he'll go down to 16.
Again, he won't be able to discard because he wants that Vraska.
Oh yeah, Vraska's a pretty good catch-all coming out of the sideboard.
Mm-hmm. It's an interesting take on the token deck with the Liliana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was in the main deck, or
nope. It was. He's got 2 in the board.
Okay.
So he's looking to end of turn, make a worm, draw a land, play Vraska, and then start on the discard with Liliana.
And then hopefully do the ultimate and
right.
Destroy all the things, or at least half of them. Oh, we got worm tokens! Yay!
So here's a 5/5. And you got Thragtusk.
That's not a 5th land.
No, it's not. Definitely not what he was looking for. So do you come across here?
The problem is, yeah, you do. The problem is he's gonna flip Huntmaster because he can't play anything.
Right. So, yeah, it's gonna take out Liliana.
Yeah, it's gonna kill Liliana. Then it's gonna hit him for 4.
Yeah, I don't know if attacking with the worm is right there.
This is not good. Yeah.
Because at least you can hold off the Huntmaster swing.
Right.
But you would have to trade with the Huntmaster because that took 2 damage.
Right. But Liliana wouldn't have gotten hit.
No, she still would have gotten hit.
Oh yeah, redirect. Sorry, I always think that that's a creature or something, but no. Yeah, no, that's Huntmaster is really good right here. That it did a lot of work.
Yeah, and if he had any lingering souls, Huntmaster's pretty good against the lingering
Yeah.
souls.
Oh yeah.
So another Nighthawk comes down.
Yeah. Just some
So we just here comes a smiter.
just some solid cards.
So he can come across here. I would trade the worm token for the Nighthawk in this spot. Follow it up with a smiter.
All right, so we'll play the top decked Smiter there. So we got a tie ball game here. Now I can't see what Dan's got in his hand, but based on the board here, are we swinging with the Nighthawk just to do the old
Game
life
two.
switch, life point switch trick there, or are we?
I think it
saving
depends on
to-
if he's got a removal spell.
Yeah, if you can't kill that token, oh, he could gaze for 0. That would actually be decent.
Yeah, that'd be great. But the gaze got.
Oh, it would get the Hunt.
Oh no, that was last game. If he had gaze,
it'd get
yeah,
the Hunt
it would
Master.
get the Hunt Master.
That's not so great.
He could swing with the Hunt Master, trade with Smiter, gaze for 0,
You could.
and with the Nighthawk too.
The problem
Heal
is
2, take 2.
problem is if he doesn't. Yeah, if he doesn't block, then
Right. You're in a little trouble.
yeah, because I mean he's got to be conservative with his life total, too. I mean,
Yeah, because Ryan's definitely in a situation where he can race.
Ryan's got good cards in his hand too. Let's
Yeah.
not forget that. Like he can't cast them, but
Right.
they're really good. So we're gonna see 5. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. So we'll make a 3/3.
I think we're getting a beast here, yeah.
And if you're Dan, maybe you just don't just attack with like the Nighthawk.
Yeah, I like
and
that
then,
play.
Then block, make sure Garrick lives.
Okay, so he is saying I'm gonna draw cards with Garrick, like no matter what I do here. And Vraska should be able to kill.
Yep. So yeah, I'm sure Vraska will come down here, kill that Garrick. So,
Boom.
nice 5 mana 3/3.
She'll go down to 2. Easily
pass the
killable
turn.
by the Nighthawk.
But if you're Ryan, I don't think you're too worried about that right here.
Yeah, you just needed to get rid of Garrick there, for sure. So we got 12 to 10 here. Pretty tight game.
But let's not forget the longer the game goes, the more it favors Dan with the bonfires and the mortars and the wolf runs.
And now we're gonna see. Man, he can do 4, so hit you for 6, gain 6.
Yeah,
is that just the play here? Just do that and
so yeah, I think you just
ignore.
Just take out the Vraska.
Okay.
Just get it off the board.
Yeah.
So you killed my Planeswalker. I'm gonna kill your Planeswalker.
Yep.
Follows it up with a Thragtusk.
Yeah, and he did gain 2, so yeah, he is trying to play for the later game.
Yep. So he'll go up to 15.
As long as we don't see Tristani.
Whew, Tristani would like I said, it's really great in the grindy long matchups.
Yeah, if you're gaining 5 and getting 5/5 tramplers.
Yeah, that seems acceptable.
Yeah, so I imagine Ryan would be pretty happy if he drew one right about now.
A Sin Collector would be pretty great for Ryan here because Dan's just sitting on spells.
I have a feeling he is.
Yeah, I suppose that's.
Okay, so yeah, that put Ryan up to 15 with the Thragtusk. I think without knowing what's in his hand, like just Kessinging the Nighthawk. It doesn't seem bad.
Deal 6, heal 6.
Heal 6.
Seems pretty okay.
I mean, that's a really good clock.
Yeah, and it looks like that might be what Dan's going for. Oh, just the 2.
He's probably got a good spell in his hand. Or like a Putrefy. But I feel like
maybe the gaze for 3 will come down here. Oh, and Olivia.
Okay, that's also a very good card. Yeah, Dan's just playing good cards. Like that's what Jun does.
Yeah, that is what Jun does.
Each card on their own are just great.
Right, Hunt Master can win you the game. Olivia Valderin can win you the game.
So,
come across.
If he did draw Tristani, you would probably
pink steal it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I'm thinking about the attack here, like with just the Thragtusk.
Oh, you're saying like play it first so you would at least heal the 3?
Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like maybe play it first and then swing with Thrag.
So he says I'll ping a guy.
Yeah, he must not have drawn much. If not, maybe like Advent
Yeah.
Worm.
Yeah, he might be just holding. Yeah, it looks like his body language is saying he drew a land.
Yeah, not looking too happy here. Board state's getting away from him. We're gonna see all the flyers come in.
And that's just what Jund will do to you if you don't put on that early pressure. Turns 2 through 5.
Now, the other reason maybe you don't Kessig too is fear of Selesnya Charm.
Yeah, so that'd be a pretty big blowout
right
here.
now, Nighthawk is uncharmable, and so is Olivia.
Yep.
So, Kessiging Nighthawk for 2, just gain another 2.
But yeah, if he went all in on the Wolf Run and he charmed it, like sure, I'll take care of that and not take any damage.
Yeah, it's
a pretty good 2-mana kill thing. Heal
6. It's been a great card.
So do we have an end of turn play here?
Yeah, I didn't see what Ryan drew.
3.
Putrefy.
Oh, Putrefy.
So he was inviting the Kessig there. So why take the damage though?
So maybe we're still in combat.
Yeah, are we? So maybe response to Putrefy, I'll Kessig the Nighthawk.
No, he just pinged it.
Gonna get a ping. Okay.
Sure, I'll kill your thing.
Yeah, Dan's been playing real tight all day. Like I haven't seen a lot of misplays on his part, other than game 1 of this match, keeping a pretty slow hand.
Yeah.
Bunch of lands, Kessig, Flying Nighthawk that can deal lethal. And if you're Ryan, I think you have to hold that card no matter what it is.
So he'll Wolf Run for 2.
Why not lethal?
Maybe he's playing around the
Selesnya
charm.
Okay. So Ryan bought himself another turn. Like even if that was a land he drew right there.
Yeah. If I were Ryan, I don't think I'd be playing any lands. So Liliana and a land. Yep.
Yeah. So he literally did buy himself a turn.
So even if he swings in, Dan's not gonna block. So Liliana can't save him there.
Yeah, that's gonna be game.
Dan says sure, take 4.
Yeah, I'm at 22. I'm alright with that.
Yep. Liliana sack a creature.
Yeah. Bye Wolf.
And not too often do you see a hunt master go down instead of a Nighthawk.
Yeah, that's gonna be the hand extension there. Yep. And game 3, we have Dan Schaefer moving on, someone who almost didn't play in this tournament, to the top 2. He is in the finals.
I'm sure he's pretty excited about actually coming out today.
Yeah, glad he changed his mind. So. I'm sure he is too.
Yeah, well, I believe it.
Yeah. So congratulations, Dan. That is awesome job. They're in game 3, and we will see him in the next round. And we don't know who won the other match, so I guess we'll find out when we get there. We'll see you guys then.